62 kids like me enter a CMN hospital every minute.
My name is Sean Gorey. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio, and I want to change kids' health in University Hospital's Rainbow Babies and Children's because I was treated there as a kid, and this is my way of giving back.
Kids can't wait.
To change kids' health means to fundraise by playing video games or tabletop games for these kids that are like not having the best time of their lives right now. They're having to fight scary diseases, scary illnesses, some of them more rare than others, and we just do everything we can to help fundraise.
What's up, Extra Life? I'm so inspired to hear about all you're doing to help sick and injured kids treated in your local community, and the fact that you guys are playing games to help these kids is it's amazing on many levels. It's fun, but it's also making such a huge impact. So congrats on the millions of dollars raised today, and good luck with the rest of game day. And break a leg. Do you say break a leg when you're playing games? Probably not. That's more of an actor thing. Okay, just have fun.
My name is Eric Sears. I live in Ottawa and I'm treated at CHIA for type 1 diabetes. My favorite part of my children's hospital is the doctors, nurses, and educators. When I show up to my checkups, I get high fives and hugs, and they're so supportive. They're just awesome. Did you know that 62 kids like me enter a CMN hospital every minute? That's a lot of kids that need help. Join Extra Life to help kids like me.
My name is Defy, and I'm from the East Coast of Canada, and I want to change kids' health at the IWK Children's Hospital because as a father myself, I know they're always going to be there for me if and when I need them.
Million kids like me enter a CMN hospital every year. For me, I entered my children's hospital when I was 9 years old for my miracle story. Happy to report that my health is on the up, and it's all because of gamers like you.
My name is Tara. I stream on Twitch, and I did Extra Life last year, and I raised $5,000 for Children's Hospital of Omaha. I wanted to raise it for people that couldn't afford to go there because I know not everybody can afford to go to a hospital, especially if something comes up like randomly.
So my why to help kids' health at KU Pediatrics is because of my cousin Teague. She has been battling cancer for a few years now, and she's 6, and I just can't wait till she becomes this amazing, incredible individual as an adult and has gone through that thanks to the support of people like you.
What are you doing?
Cleaning my glasses. Mom, go get my toys. What's that going on the block in the hallway?
After shade one. He even has like a peace weave in his hair.
I know. You are so freaking silly, dude.
To the Extra Life community, thank you so much for helping kids like me treated at the IWK Health Center and TMN Hospitals.
Since 2008, Extra Lifers have raised millions of dollars to help kids treated at 170 children's hospitals in the U.S. and Canada. Those funds go directly to the hospital.
This is my 7th year, so about 7 years ago, he was like, "Oh, you should do this. The good cause, play games for 24 hours," and that's pretty much like the first time I ever streamed my entire life, and I was only doing it for Extra Life. But also, like, I've gone to Seattle Children's Hospital when I was in high school. When I did Extra Life, I chose to support Seattle Children's because of how great they are. They're really good for the kids.
Let's raise a lot of money for VVPC!
My favorite part of my children's hospital is the amazing staff that work there. "62 kids like me enter a CMN hospital every minute."
My name is Sean Gorey. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio, and I want to change kids' health in university hospitals, Rainbow, Babies, and Children's, because I was treated there as a kid, and this is my way of giving back.
Kids can't wait.
To change kids' health means to fundraise by playing video games or tabletop games for these kids that are like not having the best time of their lives right now. They're having to fight scary diseases, scary illnesses, some of them more rare than others, and we just do everything we can to help fundraise.
What's up, Extra Life? I'm so inspired to hear about all you're doing to help sick and injured kids treated in your local community, and the fact that you guys are playing games to help these kids is it's amazing on many levels. It's fun, but it's also making such a huge impact. So congrats on the millions of dollars raised today, and good luck with the rest of game day. And break a leg. Do you say break a leg when you're playing games? Probably not. That's more of an actor thing. Okay, just have fun.
My name's Eric Sears. I live in Ottawa and I'm treated at CHIA for type 1 diabetes. My favorite part of my children's hospital is the doctors, nurses, and educators. When I show up to my checkups, I get high fives and hugs and they're so supportive. They're just awesome. Did you know that 62 kids like me enter a CMN hospital every minute? That's a lot of kids that need help. Join Extra Life to help kids like me.
My name is Defy, and I'm from the East Coast of Canada, and I want to change kids' health at the IWK Children's Hospital because as a father myself, I know they're always going to be there for me if and when I need them.
Million kids like me enter a CMN hospital every year. For me, I entered my children's hospital when I was 9 years old for my miracle story. Happy to report that my health is on the up, and it's all because of gamers like you.
My name is Tara. I stream on Twitch, and I did Extra Life last year, and I raised $5,000 for Children's Hospital of Omaha. I wanted to raise it for people that couldn't afford to go there because I know not everybody can afford to go to a hospital, especially if something comes up like randomly.
So my why to help kids' health at KU Pediatrics is because of my cousin Teague. She has been battling cancer for a few years now, and she's 6, and I just can't wait till she becomes this amazing, incredible individual as an adult and has gone through that thanks to the support of people like you.
What are you doing?
Mom, go get my toy. What's that going on the block in the hallway?
That's a shaved one. He even has like a peace wave in his hair.
I know.
No way. Here we go. What's up, everybody? We are back. Coming in. Come on. Hey. Get back on there. You get back on there. What's up, everybody? We're back. We're about to get in. Where was I? I have my private times. Sometimes people gotta pee, Paul. Guys, I am putting on another medium tattoo because you Spoony Bard just donated $50. So we are putting. Hold on, this is gonna be a weird one. We're putting this one on my nose. All right. I'm looking like Post Malone. I learned I broke it. All right, guys. We have in our chat. I'm gonna pull them in. I'm gonna look ridiculous, but we are gonna pull in our boy Adam from Extra Life, because he wants to chat about. Well, he wants to chat about why we do Extra Life and what we do. I'm so excited to have Adam here. Adam, are you here?
I am here. Let me get my camera on real quick.
All right, hold on. I didn't turn my camera on. You're not on camera. I oh my gosh, Discord.
Oh, you're good.
Are we good? Are you sure? Look at you. You look so good, bro. I have to show this. Hold on. I have to show this. You guys, Adam looks so good.
Thank you.
Hold on. How do I do the thing? All right.
Well, that's me right now. I'm like, all right, I'm trying to get my link because I saved your link for my stream.
All right, there he is.
Saved your stream for my link. Yeah,
there he is. Oh my goodness. He looks so good. I'm just going to be tiny in the corner. I mean,
you're good. You're good.
I guess I could turn off my camera.
Yeah, whatever works best for you. I don't want to kind of upset.
No. This is what we're doing. This is what we're doing.
Okay.
We're deactivating this, and we're gonna activate it over here. And we'll worry about it later, because that's what we. And if you're wondering why am I holding things on my nose, because we're getting a face tat.
Really?
Yeah, we're doing a face tattoo because the plan is. Where's my camera? There it is.
By the way, what do you want me to call you on here?
You can call me Lem.
Okay, good. Okay.
Yeah. Everybody knows me as Lem anyway.
Oh my goodness.
So
you have so many already.
Yeah. So and these are that's a horrible looking one. We'll make it work. We have several different versions of this.
Okay.
And because we had Beyond Blue
sure.
just on, it's a whale in a light bulb.
Love it.
So I haven't had a small tat on my face yet. Everybody is doing
they're very large.
The minimum of the medium. The large is I'll put on my arm.
Oh, that looks really cool though.
Yeah. So I'm going full Post Malone today. Oh my goodness.
I've done a similar thing, but it wasn't with tattoos. It was with face crayons.
Oh!
And so, people were donating. I kept it PC, obviously.
Yeah.
Drew hearts, and somebody was like, write my favorite team's name on your forehead. And so wrote Titans on my forehead or something, and wrote things on my neck and all kinds of. Yeah, it's good. I love that. This is awesome. I love this.
Oh yeah.
Also, those are really nice glasses.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Not a commercial, but they're pair eyewear.
Oh, nice.
Not sponsored at all.
Not sponsored, yeah.
But if you want to shout me out, pair, we can talk.
Yeah. Come talk to Lim.
Yeah. The thing about these, I'll show you these. I can change them out depending on the outfit that I have on. So I do this, and
All right. That's pretty cool.
Okay, and we got some coffee ones.
Okay, yeah.
Of course, you got to have your Sesame Street.
Of course. Yes.
And because, as much as I don't agree with everything, I am an American.
That's true. That's true.
And then, of course, I got to show loves with the hearts.
Yes, yes.
But I try to coordinate with the outfits, so that's why we went here.
Love it. That's awesome.
Yeah, man.
So I wear contacts, so I wear glasses sometimes.
Yeah.
And so now I'm like, okay, we need to check this out.
Bro, I love these because I ordered two more. Yeah, I got a whole stack. Some were given to me by a friend of mine who has the same ones, and she was like,
So
I don't ever
pear
use
as in
these.
P-E-A-R?
P-A-I-R.
P-A-I-R. Pear. Oh, like pear. Okay, yeah. Okay. I'll be Googling that right after this.
Yeah, and I use them as a channel redemption so people can change them out on me.
Very cool.
While we're
Very
streaming.
cool.
I got some Hufflepuff ones that are fan favorites. Jedi Gamer CT, what's up? I'm sorry, I gotta do this one thing.
No, you're good. Do it.
Because Usmani Bard donated $50, which is why we got this. So not only is he added into the giveaways, because we're doing some video game giveaways, we're doing some PC game, some books, some graphic novels, some
cool.
amazing crochet plushies. Oh man, they're so good.
Oh, dang.
But everybody gets a song that donates. Everybody that donates gets a song.
Everybody.
So, hey, thanks, Usmani Bard. You made it look like why wasn't so hard to give to help out the kids. He's one of our UK fam. He's a so cool man, and that is what he did. Thank you, Spoony Bard. You're so great. Oh, that's right. It's Gary we don't hate. Thanks, Gary. We love you.
Good job.
Thank you.
That was awesome.
Oh, thanks, man.
I might ask you to clip that and send it to me. So we do make like a hype video every year after Extra Life. So I was like, oh, that seems like a good one.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome. So Lim, let me ask you, Adam's gonna run away. Absolutely not. I'm gonna stay. So that's fantastic. So Lim, is it cool if I ask you a couple questions?
You can ask me whatever questions you want. I can't promise I will answer all of them.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. They're gonna be mostly Extra Life related. So,
you can ask that. You can ask that.
So, how did you get started streaming for Extra Life?
I am part of the Married to the Games team. Married to the Games is a podcast that I've listened to. My friend
I have also listened to them.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Yo, let's go! Yo, a bunch of people probably in the chat are Married to the Games fam.
Yeah. I saw you were part of that team and I was like, oh, okay.
Jedi is in the stream. FTC represent. Yeah, Gabe is one of my friends. And
I've seen him on other podcasts as well.
Yes.
So. Yeah.
He's introduced me to that community, and I've gotten to know that community and the team there really well. And one year they said, "Hey, you want to do Extra Life?" And I was part of another gaming community at one point. I said, "Hey, you guys want to do Extra Life?" And they were like, "No, we don't want to do Extra Life." And I was like, okay, that's lame, but okay.
Agreed.
So I said, all right, this other podcast that I love is looking for a team member, so I'll do it. So a bunch of us, the Gametographers, I really researched what it was about, and it's really personal to me, and we can get into that in a little bit, but I'll tell the story first. So we did the first year, and it was chaos. Utter. We were not ready.
This sounds very familiar to me.
We were not ready. Bethany Jan is here. Shut up. All right. I love her. Bethany is she's like my niece. She's not my niece, but she's like my niece.
Gotcha.
And so we were not prepared. I think we ended the stream delirious playing Sea of Thieves. Surf, who's in the chat, is here. And Godric Snow, who will be taking over for me at 1 a.m. Because he's in India and it's afternoon for him.
Oh yeah.
So he'll take over for me. I'll raid him for a couple hours so I can sleep. Come
Sure.
back. He was part of that. We played Sea of Thieves, and it was the most chaotic, craziest thing I've probably done to stream, and we loved it. We were like, we have to do this again.
Yeah.
And we had a great, because of, not only did we enjoy the stream part of it, but we knew where this was going. We knew the donations were going to somewhere that I personally cared about.
Yeah.
All right. So the next year we were like, how are we going to top it? And virtual photography was growing at that time. And we started, I shouldn't say we started the virtual photography communities, but we were one of the first to really band people together to be like, this is what we believe in, this is what we do. And we started off, hey, we're going to promote virtual photography people and all that. Then we were like, no, we're here because we care about them as humans. So that they have a place to go.
Yeah.
Where people understand what they're going through, the problems and the stresses and all that, what they're going through. Sure. Let's be that for them. And so we started doing that. So how do we still give back to the community while also giving to Children's Wisconsin? So how do we do that? And I was like, man, wouldn't it be great if we could just get everybody together at some kind of con and just like all hang out together and learn stuff about it? And they were like, yeah, that'd be great. And I was like, but God darn it, it's there's no way we can get everybody across the world doing that. And I'm like, well, there's the internet. What if we did a virtual gametography thing? But they were like, well, gametography is our brand. We really want to incorporate everybody. Well, and everybody uses virtual photography. I was like, what if we make a virtual photography conference?
Seems like it would work.
And we tried it. It worked. It was so cool. We had like developers that were like, yeah, I want to be part of that. Here's some prizes to give away. Okay, I want to be part of that.
Awesome.
We want to be on. We want to talk about our photo mode. Okay, awesome. Yeah. And then we had like people that were starting to build their portfolio, and they did lessons. Like we had the Fourth Focus, who was like one of the premier journalists for virtual photography. He did an interview with us. One of our community that got he's the not marketing, community manager for Ben's studio. He was one of our community members. He got that job, decided he wants to do a talk. So we had all these awesome people for like,
that's cool,
4-6 hours.
Yeah.
And then we skipped last year.
Oh, okay.
And it didn't feel right, but we had to, because we were like, we can't do better than what we did last year. We need to be able to do better than we did last year.
Okay.
And there was a lot going on in all of our lives that we were like, we really can't commit to it. So this year we were like, okay, VVPC, how do we make it bigger? How do we make it better? And I just started reaching out to everybody. Like
everybody with a photo mode, basically.
Not just with a photo mode, anybody that was interested in virtual photography.
Okay.
And the great thing is I made some contacts over the couple of years. Sure. Like Jose Blasquez, who wrote Press Start. The use of video game assets in audience creative. He wrote this, and he's got a bunch of our friends in here, including this guy.
Yeah.
I know that guy.
Maybe so.
And I reached out to him. He was like, yeah, let's do it. And like we were like, okay, great. I started writing down times, and I got a hold of like my Fortnite creative idol. Dumb Blonde. She's amazing. And so patient. Oh my gosh, I'm not smart, and she was so patient with me. And so we were doing, we did that, and like I started listing things. I started timing it all out. I was like, we literally have almost 12 hours of this. Like almost the half of our stream is going to be this. It's like 2 to 3 times bigger than what we had last year. If this keeps up next year, it's all going to be VVPC.
Yeah,
like there will be no gameplay. Just this.
It's just all that. I love it. That's awesome.
So that's how we got started and where we are to how we got to today.
That's so cool. So you said you're like really connected to the photography.
Yeah.
Did you go into that through that, or was there something else you wanted to say?
Oh yeah, I was more connected to the hospital.
Yeah.
Children's Wisconsin. I have 3 kids.
Yes.
If it wasn't for Children's Hospital, I would have 1 kid.
Oh my gosh.
My oldest was born 10 weeks early. My youngest was born 12 weeks early, and he had to have heart surgery at 3 months old. Still in the hospital, still had to have heart surgery.
Yeah.
We felt taken care of, informed. So it's not, I always like to put it in terms of Star Trek because I'm a nerd.
Sure. As we all are.
You've got Spock, who is logic. These are the facts. These are the figures. This is what we go on. You got Bones McCoy. Very emotional. And then you got the guy who can make the proper decisions because of his 2 best guys. You got Kirk.
Yeah.
Children's Wisconsin made me feel like Kirk.
That's
because
awesome.
they had the emotional piece and they had the logic piece, which is really cool.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Like I didn't worry about anything. My first one, she's well, insight to my age. Some of us know how old I am. My oldest one is married and lives in Alaska. So
Gotcha.
My youngest one is,
well, you look young. I'll just say that.
my youngest one is years from being out of my house. But even with my first one, where most parents are super nervous, I was not. Did I have concerns? Awesome. Yes, but I was not nervous because I knew they were going to do everything they could to help.
Yeah, you were in good hands at Children's Wisconsin.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's awesome. Love to hear that. Similarly, I have 1 child. He's 6, and about 4 days before his 2nd birthday, he was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. So not nearly as serious as having heart surgery at 3.
Bro, it's serious. I'm type 1.5 really is what they call it. But yeah. So I understand. Yeah.
Yes. So, he's insulin dependent forever. And he's 6 now, so it's been 4 years. But he was admitted to the hospital. We stayed there for 3 or 4 days and got to go home right before his birthday. And got so much education from our hospital. So I live in Memphis, Tennessee. So I have Le Bonheur Children's Hospital.
Shut up! We were just down there.
Really?
I was in Bethany. We're Bon Aqua, which is right outside. It's 45 from Nashville.
Yeah.
Johnny Cash's old farm. It's right outside that town, whatever that other town was. So right by Nashville. We were right by Nashville.
Okay, so about 3 hours from where I am. So funny thing, I jumped into a Nashville stream earlier, so I was like, "Oh, hey, Tennessee, what's up?" But yeah, so I'm in Memphis, and so we were treated at Le Bonheur Children, or my son was treated at Le Bonheur Children's Hospital, and same thing.
Yeah,
they took the best care of us.
Yes.
They have a floor specifically for diabetic patients, which is great. And they gave us lots of education and lots of they filled us in on everything, lots of training and everything. Child Life Services came through and gave my son toys, and they had parties at the hospital for any patient that could make it, all that stuff. So it was really, really cool. And I found out that at Le Bonheur, Child Life Services, education, research, and some equipment is funded by Children's Miracle Network Hospital funds.
Nice.
And so my brother and friends and I wanted to give back, and so we started fundraising for Extra Life. And same to your first year, it was very chaotic.
Yeah.
We were streaming off this was let's see, I had like an HD 60 like capture card that we were using.
Yeah.
And it was like about a week before we were going to stream, they stopped supporting Windows 7, which is what I had on my PC at the time. And I had a Windows 10 work laptop, and I was like, I guess I'm going to use the work laptop. And did that and had like one microphone and like a tiny webcam. And like we ended up raising it like about $2,600.
Oh,
so
nice.
Yeah, it was cool. And so we started doing it every year since then. And but yeah, it started kind of similarly because of my son. That's how I started. But so I learned about Extra Life through the Kind of Funny podcast, which is also where I learned about Married to the Game. And so I was like,
okay.
So multiple connections there. But it's been a magical experience. And 2019 was our second year, and after our stream in 2019, I was like, I want to do this for my life. And so fortunate enough to start working here about 5 months ago.
Oh, that's so great, bro.
Yeah, it's been great. So.
Oh, that's so awesome. I'm digging your shirt.
Thank you. Yeah, okay, so let's see. Are you Platinum or Classic?
I'm Platinum.
Okay,
and I did finally hit it. I did.
You got this, and you're not far from the gold medal either.
Yeah. I have one of the other gold that we got back there.
Yeah,
right
I was gonna say I saw him hanging in the background. And you know, your goal is 1,600. You'll only be 400 away from the Extra Life keyboard at that point.
Woo, wait, there's an extra. Hold on. There's an Extra Life keyboard.
Oh yeah.
Guys, we gotta hit 2,000.
Yeah, so we've shown a mock-up in our Discord.
Yeah.
So there's an Extra Life branded mechanical keyboard that's coming out. So you have to hit 2,000 by December 31st.
And I was interested before.
Yeah.
Stop it. Placencia, get out. Drop $1,000 first, though.
That's great.
Ed Placencia, you probably know Ed Placencia from Married to the Games. He's one of the hosts.
That's awesome.
That doofus dink.
Yeah, so we dropped these like kind of, so you know, like on the website it says like, you know, the decal at 75, you know, you hit 200 is the shirt, 500 you get a silver medal, and then 1,000 you get a gold medal. So if you get the gold, you don't get the silver.
Yeah.
But you know, on our socials and everything, we'll talk about like we have usually it's 4, but I think we're doing 5 next year of like different like timed incentives throughout the year. So like this year at this time it's the keyboard.
Yeah.
Around in August we do tabletop appreciation weekend.
Yeah.
And so last year it was dice with that, like, you know, were lit by like an LED that looked really cool.
Oh, nice.
And this year was a rolling tray from Norse Foundry. And in the summer, so in June, we had a 1,000-piece Extra Life puzzle from Puzzles of Color.
Oh,
and
wow.
that was really cool. So I actually earned that one.
My wife
it was
would
cool.
love that. Oh, yeah.
And it was great artwork. You could probably find it like in our Discord, like in the announcements. So if you scroll up enough, you'll see it. And then, but unfortunately, we're out of that. We only had 950 of those, and they all got redeemed.
Oh, I would believe it.
Yeah, and then I think that was the first bonus one. So there were only 3 this year, and then next year we're gonna have. Can't say what it is because it hasn't been announced yet.
That's gonna be pretty cool.
Yes. So we have something gaming related that's not expensive or anything.
Yeah.
That is going to be in like January or February maybe.
Okay.
And it's kind of to incentivize people to register and fundraise a little early.
Right.
And it's going to be a much lower threshold. So, but it's a really cool thing, really, really pretty. And so just keep an eye out in like January or something.
I'm all for the pretty. I mean, we do gametography, so of
course yeah. And so it's going to be a really big hype moment for the community. So it should be pretty fun.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh man. Let's say that we've got folks in our chat right now that are like, all right, I'm glad that Lem's doing this, but I want to do it on my own. I want to, Lem hooks us up with the Married to the Games team every year. What can I do to do this on my own? Where would you suggest that they start? Because like they're like,
sure,
how am I supposed to do this?
Yeah, so the easiest way to do it yourself is to register for Extra Life. So you can go to extra-life.org, or if you want to use Tiltify, which we use both platforms, you can go to Tiltify and just search Extra Life and sign up there as well. There are pros and cons to each of them, but extra-life.org is the easiest one. It's where you're signed up.
Yeah.
And so you can start there. You enter your information. One of the things you have to enter is like your zip code. It'll find your closest children's hospital to you.
Yeah.
And you can start fundraising for your children's hospital. So what if you don't stream? Okay. You can still play games to heal, to change kids' health, to change the future, and all that. And that's what we say. And so the way you can do that is you can. A lot of people do like family events or work events, or they'll do something at like a local game store. Like I mentioned tabletop earlier, there's a lot of teams that will do something at like a board game shop, and they'll charge like $20 for like a entry fee to a Magic the Gathering contest.
Yeah.
And all of the money will go to their page.
Nice.
On Extra Life. So there's lots of different things people do. But we say people say like, well, I'm not a gamer, so I don't know. Do you play phone games? You're a gamer.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Do you play board games or card games? You're a gamer. Do you play, yard games like, I can't think of one right now. Let's just say basketball.
Yeah.
And so that's the only one I play.
Are you in a dart league? Go do a thing.
Yeah, exactly. You are a gamer at that point, and it's the same thing as like a walk or a run or a 5K that you see for any other charity. But we're nerds, so we play games.
Yeah,
and,
exactly.
So you can do it that way, however you like. And the majority of our Extra Lifers do stream or do something online.
Yeah.
But if you don't do anything like that, if you go to extra-life.org and set up your page, you can also set up a Facebook fundraiser through extra-life.org. And a lot of people raise a lot of money just through the Facebook fundraiser. I've got a coworker here that has raised like $800 through his Facebook fundraiser.
Wow.
Yeah. And so there's a lot of different things you can do. We actually just so extra-life.org is up on a platform called Donor Drive.
Yes.
And Donor Drive recently connected with a company called Dixper, and Dixper is like interactive incentives.
Yes.
And so yeah, you saw that. They're cool.
I saw. I was thinking about it. I was like, I know my community. I should probably not do Dixper. They gonna mess up me all night.
Donuts falling down, cat scares, like all kinds of stuff.
Night.
and so there you can use that as well, and that's a good fundraising tool. There's also like the Hype Train, which is like, if you set that up through Donor Drive, you get like a donation. It starts the Hype Train, and then you have 5 minutes to get 5 donations, and then 5 minutes to get 10 donations, and 5 minutes to get 15 donations. And so in a good like 15 minutes, you've raised like 40 donations, 35, 40 donations, and the Hype Train goes across, and everybody celebrates like that. So those are some tools on Donor Drive that if you're interested in Extra Life, you can do that. If you have ever watched a stream and seen somebody use crowd control, which is where like they're playing. Yes. So crowd control is connected through Tiltify. So if you're a fundraiser on Tiltify, you can connect through crowd control, and so you could do like, I'm a giant Zelda fan, and so I could play Breath of the Wild and have set like a $50 donation. Link gets hit by lightning, and then that kills him in that game.
Wow!
$15 and it breaks Link's weapon, or I could do give me $2 and you can give me more hearts or something like that, or take away hearts. And so there's all kinds of things like that. And then like I've seen people play Skyrim with it, and it's like they set like I can't remember whose stream it was, but they set spawning a dragon at $100, and someone dropped $300 and just 3 dragons came in. And so it was wild. And then there's Mario and Minecraft. There's all kinds of things on crowd control, so people could Google crowd control and go look at the games they've got listed, and they have guides to set those up, but that one's through Tiltify.
Okay.
And there's lots of tools to fundraise if you are going to stream. And if you're going to be more offline, Donor Drive is probably where you want to be, but Tiltify's got a lot of streamer tools.
All right, so, but Donor Drive is connected to Dixper.
Yes, Donor Drive is connected to Dixper.
All right, chat, I'll tell you what. Gameplay is later on tonight, starting at about I want to say 7-ish, I think, if I remember correctly. I have to double check my calendar. But if we get $100 more in donations before our time here is done, I will find a way to set up Dixper while Arkham Lover 14 is streaming. $100 more in donations during this time. And I don't know how much time you have, so you have to let them know how much time.
Me?
Yeah. How much time are we here? Because this is all you.
So how much time? I've got maybe about 15 more minutes.
Okay, so you have 15 minutes for $100 in donations. I will set up Dixper, and y'all can mess with me during games the rest of the night.
So I just sent you a link to where in our Discord the donor drive support folks show how to set it up.
Okay.
So that way, if you get to that, then there you go. You can do that. That's a pinned message that they've got there.
Okay.
So that way you can go through the Dixper notifications. One of the things it does say is if you get it set up and everything, choose just chatting when you start off, because it's the easiest ways to get the incentive skills to like work and everything.
Okay.
Because Dixper is a program you do have to download onto your computer.
Got it.
So, but there's a whole walkthrough in there, and if you need help, like you can always ask the Discord and whatnot.
All right, sounds good. All right. Yep. Thanks, Paul. Yeah, all the sound alerts are off during. The sound alerts will be back during game time. We'll fix that up.
So what time does game time start?
Game time starts after the Scion J interview. So that's around 8 o'clock ish.
Okay.
So
gotcha.
12 hours after we get through all the things here. So that's my game time. But I believe that Arkham Lover 14 will be showing the game that we were talking about right before this, Beyond Blue. So he'll be
okay. So my son is like very much into animals and everything, and he goes through like periods of being hyper focused on a specific type of animal.
Yeah.
And so he was really focused on like sea animals and whales and stuff for a while. And so I've actually played Beyond Blue because he sit there and watch me play. Like you go in the ocean and everything.
Yeah.
So it was really cool. It's a beautiful game.
Does he have a iPad or Android tablet or something?
So my son is very spoiled in that because he has me as a father who like buys tons of gaming stuff.
Yeah.
He has an old like tablet that I have.
Yeah.
But he also has like, so when the Switch OLED came out, I bought that, and he got my old Switch as like a new Switch for Christmas.
Yeah.
And he has my old PC as well because my PC broke. Everything was kind of old in it, so I built a new PC at the beginning of COVID, and then I fixed that PC. Oh, I lost you.
Yeah, I'm right here. Don't worry about it.
Okay. I fixed that PC with a couple newer parts, and now he plays with that. But yeah, he does have a tablet and stuff.
Okay. All right. Well, then I will make sure I get him, if he still likes them, I'll get him some images from Beyond Blue that he can use.
Oh, please do. That would be amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll make sure we get that for him.
Thank you so much. That's awesome.
Man. Yeah, absolutely. What else should we know, or what else do you want to know about Extra Life in our side? Or
what else should you know about Extra Life? So I'm sure your community is very familiar with what you do and everything, but I can kind of provide some like overarching like idea of what Extra Life is. So Children's Miracle Network Hospitals supports 170 hospitals across the U.S. and Canada, and in the 14 years, actually last year was 13 years, and this is when we crossed it. In 13 years, gamers across the U.S. and Canada have raised over $100 million for children's hospitals across the U.S. and Canada.
That's a lot of Taco Bell.
Yeah, it is a lot of Taco Bell. and so that's about every year, it's roughly about 62 kids per minute across the country that enter a children's hospital, which is a lot of kids. And so they treat 925 babies in the ICU, 935 kids with diabetes. So that touches me and you. Both of those do.
Yeah.
And 16,000 kids with trauma. a little over 2,200 kids with cancer, and about 2,300 kids surgeries every year. So it is a ton. I'm sorry, that's every day.
Wow.
Every day, 16,000 kids with trauma, 2,200 with cancer. So it's a huge network, and so all of the support from your community and communities like yours is massively important. We cannot stress enough how much we love the communities, and it's been fantastic. So thank you so much. We appreciate everything you've done. I have a hard stop in a few minutes.
Oh yeah, no worries. I just got a buzz on my phone about a donation, and I got worried for a second.
Oh,
Mick, the Force Focus. We just talked about him.
Yeah,
Force Focus donated $20. Thank you very much. You get your
thank you, Mick.
A thank you song. All right. Is that better? Can you guys hear me? It might be echoing, but my bad. All right, you got me. All right, cool. So that was Mick's song. And no echo. Awesome. Sorry, Mick. All right. Thank you so much, Adam. I don't want you to miss out. I don't want you to be late for whatever your next one. You can't hear me now. That's so dumb. That's so dumb. Technology, how dare you? All right, that should be better. Check 1, check 2. Check 1, check 2. All right. I know that chat can probably hear me now. I know you can't. 1 second. Voice and audio. Check 1, check 2. Check, 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 check. Okay, you can hear me now. And I'm gonna do this. And chat, you might get
Yeah,
double.
sorry about that.
I'm sorry. You can hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay, I can't hear you, but that's okay. We'll figure it out.
Sorry.
All right. So, just wanted to say thanks. I'm glad it happened at the end. All right, say bye to Adam. Bye, Adam.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Oh my God, you guys. All right. Let's close this up real quick here. Give me a second, you guys. I'm gonna fix this, make this better. Turn off that camera. All right, we are just a few minutes away having our friend DP Dwarf on because she is part of our Gametography gallery. And there it is. We're going to have her on. We're going to talk about her gallery. We're going to be, hey, Nerd901, thank you for the follow. Let's do this. My random voice is on. I'll turn that off. How's that sound? Thank you for the follow. That's Adam. Hey! Guys, go give Adam a follow. Okay. This is for Adam. For the follow from Adam. Adam, thanks so much for doing the things for the kids' hearts you can touch. Their parents love all the things above. That was the list of awesomeness. Thank you, Adam. You're great. Thanks, Extra Life for Kids. Thanks for doing the thing you do. This song is to say we love you. And now we are done. Let's go spend some time with your son. After you're done streaming. All right, you guys, we will be back. Oh, come on, man. All right. We are going to, we're going to dip out, come right back, and we're going to have DP Dwarf come on in and take us on a tour of her gallery in the Gametographer's gallery. All right, we'll see you in a little bit. Like 2 seconds, literally. Be right back.